Oh man, buckle up because today we're diving headfirst into absolute mayhem that's exploding across Scotland. Picture this, streets on fire with rage, cops clashing with furious locals, and counter-protesters screaming bloody murder, all because of one shocking revelation that's got everyone losing their minds. Falkirk, this quiet little town, just turned into a powder keg, and it's all tied to a migrant hotel that's been hiding some dark secrets. We're talking assaults, hidden crimes, and a community that's had enough. This isn't just news, this is the kind of raw, gut-wrenching drama that exposes the cracks in our society. If you're not subscribed yet, smash that button now because we're about to unpack every explosive detail. Let's jump right in. First off, let's set the scene in Falkirk. Yeah, that's Falkirk with an I, not Falkirk like some folks misspell it, but hey, the chaos is real no matter how you write it. This place has been simmering like a volcano ready to blow for months now. At the center of it all, the Clad Inn Hotel. Sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. This spot has been turned into a housing hub for asylum seekers, anywhere from 50 to 80 of them at a time, crammed in there over the last few years. And let me tell you, the locals aren't thrilled. Why? Because tensions hit boiling point after one horrifying incident that no parent wants to imagine. It all kicked off about 18 months ago when an asylum seeker staying right there in that hotel did the unthinkable. He raped a 15-year-old girl in broad daylight. Yeah, you heard that right, broad daylight. The guy got slapped with a 9-year prison sentence back in June, but that didn't cool things down. If anything, it poured gasoline on the fire. The community is roaring, enough is enough. They're fed up with what they see as a system that's putting their kids at risk. Protests have been bubbling up, organized by groups like Save Our Future, Our Kids' Future, on Facebook. These folks aren't just waving signs, they're demanding action, closure of the hotel, and real accountability. Now, fast forward to today, what started as a peaceful demonstration outside the Clad Inn Hotel spiraled into total bedlam. Protesters showed up in force, chanting, holding banners, their faces twisted with anger and frustration. But here's where it gets wild, they weren't alone. Across the street, a counter-protest erupted, led by groups like Stand Up to Racism and Unison. These guys arrived an hour early, smart move, to build their numbers and stake their claim. By the time the main protesters rolled in, the road was divided like a battlefield, one side screaming for the hotel to shut down, the other defending asylum rights and calling out what they see as bigotry. The air was thick with tension, you could cut it with a knife. Shouts echoed back and forth. Protect our children, from one side, no to hate, from the other. It didn't take long for things to escalate. Locals clashed with police, who were st. To understand why this blew up so big, we gotta zoom out and look at the bigger picture in Scotland. This isn't just a Falkirk problem, it's a nationwide storm brewing. The Scottish National Party, SNP, has been running the show for nearly 2 decades now, 19 years of left-leaning policies that push a pro-refugee, pro-asylum agenda. They've been vocal about welcoming migrants, painting Scotland as this compassionate haven. But critics say it's all talk, no action on the ground. Crime rates in some areas are spiking, sexual abuse cases linked to asylum seekers are popping up more frequently, and locals everywhere are saying, hold up, what about us? Take a drive around Scotland, and you'll find similar stories. Hotels turned into migrant housing in towns big and small. In places like Glasgow or Edinburgh, sure, it's easier to blend in, but in smaller spots like Falkirk, it sticks out like a sore thumb. People feel their communities are changing overnight without a say. And let's be real, the UK government isn't blameless here either. Both sides of this protest, the anti-hotel folks and the pro-asylum crowd, should be turning their fire toward Westminster. Immigration policies are set there, after all. But nope, they're too busy yelling at each other across the street. As the day wore on, numbers swelled. What started with a couple hundred on the counterside grew, and the protesters opposing the hotel started matching them. Police lines thickened, sirens wailed in the distance, and social media lit up like fireworks. Videos of the clashes went viral, people sharing clips of scuffles, arrests, and heated arguments. One particularly intense moment, a local man charging the line, only to be tackled by officers. Oof, that one's gonna leave a mark. By evening, the streets were littered with debris, and the hotel locked down tight, asylum seekers probably peeking out windows, wondering what the hell is going on. But wait, this isn't the only bombshell shaking Scotland today. Shifting gears to something equally explosive, J.K. Rowling, the Queen of Wizardry herself, just unleashed a scorched earth takedown on Nicola Sturgeon's new autobiography. Holy moly, if you thought the Falkirk riots were intense, this literary feud is next-level savage. Rowling didn't hold back, she dropped an expletive-filled rant on her website, timing it perfectly to coincide with Sturgeon's book launch at the Edinburgh International Book Festival. Talk about stealing the spotlight. For those who need a quick refresher, Nicola Sturgeon, former First Minister of Scotland, just released her memoir called Frankly. She's out there promoting it, chatting with broadcasters like Kirsty Wark, painting herself as this trailblazing leader. But Rowling? Nope, not buying it. The Harry Potter author called Sturgeon a F***ing wit, yeah, she went there with the profanity. And accused her of causing real, lasting harm, especially on transgender issues. Rowling's piece is a masterclass in brutal hoe.